On Saturday, April 26th, 2025, I will be running a 62-mile trail race through Northern California. 10 days later, on May 7th, I will be running a 126-mile race through Northern Arizona. That's 188 miles of racing in 10 days. 52 miles is the longest I've ever run, which was 10.5 years ago. And I wouldn't say that I ran it because I had food poisoning, so more than half of it was delirious hiking through the mountains of Pocatello, Idaho. But the biggest issue is that currently I can't run. I have sciatic pain, I have sciatica in my left leg. The other thing is that I haven't run more than 30 miles at a time since last July. Hi, I'm Caleb Scoville. I am a dad, a creator, a teacher, a runner, an optimist, and a dreamer. This is my docuseries, 188 Miles in the Mountains. Thanks for being a part of my journey. You want cereal for breakfast?
I don't know.
Toast? Toast with jam? Peanut butter toast?
Skibbity toilet.
Skibbity toilet. Graduating from college was hard. Running 52 miles in one day was hard. Living in Argentina for 2 years was really hard. And not really knowing Spanish when I first got there, and not having a lot of things that I was used to and being so far away from family and friends was really hard. Starting new jobs and working in toxic environments, that's hard. That was hard. Being a high school teacher and a coach, now that was really hard. Getting married and living with someone else and trying to have a good relationship, that was really hard. But the hardest thing I've ever done, and that I continue to do, was becoming and being a single dad. I have the utmost respect, esteem, and appreciation for single moms. If I had been raised by a single mom, I would probably know better, and my understanding would be deeper. But I'd like to think that I appreciate them a lot from what I know. But for right now, we're talking about single dads. Single dads who show up, single dads who live with their kids part of the time or the whole time, single dads who took on new responsibilities and new roles when divorce happened, and they were forced to adapt or die. Now I know that there are single dads out there who had and have it really hard. And even though they try really hard, they may have lost their kids, or they're just not getting a lot back. So I definitely recognize that. That's a different game, and my heart goes out to them, to you as well. But speaking as a single dad who has tried really hard to be there, to show up, to change and be better, it's really hard. And I think I want people to know that it's really hard. And if you know a single dad who's trying hard, let them know. Let them know that you love them, that you appreciate them, or at least in your own way. Or something like that. I don't know. I could be making stuff up.
It could be.
All right, get out of here.
No, wait. 5 5 guys watching Mean Girls.
5 guys watch Mean Girls. All right, I'll see you later. Have a good day. Be nice. Bye. So I've been trying really hard to, this is actually not, it's a real microphone, but it doesn't work. I thought it'd be funny to do that. So I'm trying to do the miracle morning every morning. First thing is silence, reading. The next one is writing. And then you're doing affirmations and visualization and also exercise. It's either, it's between how to talk so teens will listen and listen so teens will talk, or Handbook of Style. Because all my actions are geared toward reaching my goal. I achieve my goals one after the other. When you are married or in a committed relationship or you have children and then throw mental health challenges into the mix, things can get really hard. In 2010, my oldest son was born, and that's when I started having anxiety and depression, but I didn't realize what it was. I will definitely revisit my mental health journey, but around the time of the separation, so 7-8 years later, is when I found the right medications. I remember in the beginning as a single dad, although I had found the right medication and I wasn't having debilitating anxiety and depression, I also wasn't healed. I wasn't whole, I wasn't strong. Just because you no longer have symptoms and just because you have relief doesn't mean that you are yourself. It really is similar to a physical injury. You may have pulled a muscle, or you're out for a couple weeks, couple months, then you start feeling good. You get back out there and you try to do what you used to do, but realize you can't. Or that you just can do it for a little bit. You're healed, but that doesn't mean you're strong. And that's something that takes time. So all day today I've been having pain from about here down to here, kind of this area, and then down in the calf area. Sciatic pain, and I didn't realize that that's what it was, and I haven't realized that for the past, I don't know, 3 years. I thought it was just muscular stuff, so I'm gonna do my exercises that hopefully will help with that. Well, I bet you didn't see this coming. I'm gonna make some cookies and we're gonna do a little cooking class right now. So sit back or sit forward and watch these no-bake cookies come to life. Whoa, I seriously do not know how that got there. Whoa. Okay, so this part is super crucial. You want to make sure that you are monitoring the chocolate sauce, and when it starts to boil, the moment it starts to boil, you set a 1-minute timer. You set that timer, but you're constantly watching, because if it boils too long, then your cookies will typically turn out a little bit too dry. And they're not as fun when they are dry. Now, when that chocolate sauce has been boiling for 1 minute, as soon as that timer goes off, you are going to grab that pot, take it off, and then I typically will put the peanut butter in so that it can soften a little bit faster. And then I dump the oats in, and now you're going to stir it, and you're going to get it real mixed up, nicely together, everything combined.
What you touch turns to gold. Pop, are you seeing clear? Are you seeing clear? Pop, pop, all the colors here, all the colors here. Pop, are you seeing clear? Are you seeing clear? Pop, pop, all the colors here, all the colors here. Now let me show you something that'll blow your mind. Now let me show you something that'll blow your mind. Now let me show you something that'll blow your mind.
Do I love being a dad? Next question. Just kidding, but kind of not kidding. It's tricky. Do I love my kids? Definitely. Do I love watching them become their own individual people? Yes, that's probably one of the coolest things. If I could go back in time, would I do things differently? Yeah, I think I would. Yes, these experiences have made me into the person that I am today, but at the same time, I think I could be a similar person if I had avoided other things or certain things. I don't love everything about being a dad, and it's a different kind of hard than other things. My oldest is 15, and there are things we get to do together that I don't get to do with my 10-year-old. I think him and I are closer now than we have ever been, even though he is a full-blown teenager in teenage monster mode. My 10-year-old is still young enough that he laughs at my jokes. And I need that. From a learning and life experience standpoint, being a parent is like working out and taking steroids. Super growth, hyper growth. It's like getting dropped in the middle of a foreign country without knowing the language and having to learn in order to survive. My boys are the reason why I got out of bed so many days when I would have just stayed in. And I was hurting mentally, physically, emotionally, but I got out of bed because of them. Just by existing, they helped me do things that I probably wouldn't have been able to do otherwise.